And we're live. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lowart Lyceum. As you can see from this title this week, we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club, much anticipated. And as you saw from our loading screen, we have some custom art made by yours truly of us as anime girls.
Yes,
DJ Senpai as the Ojo-sama, me, Ellie-chan, as the stock shoujo protagonist, and Rei-kun as the Megane type. And if you two would like to introduce yourselves for those who are new.
Yeah, I'm Ray. I don't usually wear glasses. Like if you were to see me in real life, I wouldn't be wearing glasses, but I do when we stream because I'm inside. No one can see me.
And you really
I'm
embody...
DJ, and I do go, oh, ha, 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 at things all the time, so.
And you really do embody that glasses anime archetype.
I really like the Megane type to me is like the actually like with the nerdy glasses emoji like of the of 2005. So, which I feel I represent fairly well actually.
Oh, and we've got the Foop and a Joe here. Hello.
Look at our friends getting along.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like Mafia, no.
No. I'm so
not
glad that you showed
Empire Bay
up
at
for the
all.
final stream, Joe.
All right, so we are in a fun situation where both DJ and I have played at Doki Doki Literature Club before, but this is Ray's first time.
Technically, I haven't played it. I did buy it, and we will talk a bit about... So, like, I did buy this game because I had one, like, hypothesis. I wanted to do some science on it, and it did not work out the way that I had hoped, so I didn't touch it again. But I'm excited to see it again, and we'll talk about my science project once we get far enough in.
All right, and we did skip by the little disclaimer this had before it went to the loading screen, but this is, it is a horror game, as we'll get into. Horror light, I would say. But... Oh, our name.
What's your name?
What is our protagonist's name?
Lowart or Lyceum, whichever you prefer.
Lowart sounds like a name.
Yeah.
Lowart.
Just one word. Yeah.
Everybody Lowart.
Lowart.
Lowart. Lowart. Lowart.
Yeah, Lowart.
Lowart. All right. Mr. Lowart.
For short.
Yeah.
But it's L-O, like a... Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Oh, I think
that's
this
you,
is
Ray.
you, Ray.
I see an annoying... Oh, do you want to do the narration, Ellie?
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to
Like she just
herself.
don't care.
That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lowart.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did
Be
wait for me
normal.
after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayuri. You've absolutely nailed the anime girl voice.
Thank you. I figure since she's allegedly not going to be around for very long, we can do the annoying voice for just a little bit.
Oh, Lowart is such a jerk, yeah. I think we've learned something about Lowart. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Lowart, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
How are you gonna get into highly competitive Japanese colleges with no extracurriculars?
I'm saying, like,
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
And he
Did I?
didn't.
I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
God, what an asshole.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
We'll see, promised Lowart.
Yay!
Me when I lie. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
See, Sayori's got her priorities in order. She knows that having fun is important, but it's also important to socialize.
Yeah.
And, make connections.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
No choice.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
She's right, he is a meanie.
I'm
Sayori.
just I'm picturing light Yagami as Lowart,
Yeah.
That's kind of, except instead of being an overachiever, he's an underachiever.
Yeah. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Is it Natsuki or Natsuki? Because there's a U in there.
In Japanese, you drop the U.
Yeah.
Ah,
It would be two syllables. It's Natsuki.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always said nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Boys can't read. Ah, Lowart, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her while she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Lowart.
Monica smiles sweetly.
She's doing the pose.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Lowart. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Yeah, we're gonna read every line, Joe. It's a reading game.
It's a visual novel. There's nothing else except pictures.
There's nothing
that
else
don't
going
move.
on. Plus, I know you're not looking at the screen, so if we don't read every line, you're not gonna know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped-up tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Natsuki.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Very good, DJ.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy.
Baka.
All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Oh, sorry.
yeah. You keep a whole.
I'm sorry, I saw it pop up and I didn't read it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The teacher.
Yeah, sorry. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't hot tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know. I believe.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
You're so right.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
That's the Lowart Lyceum goal.
Yeah.
Monica's really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Oh, that's me. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new.
So true.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Go over to after the stream, you can go over to the Beanette book club and listen to literature Wuthering Heights.
Or you can read our trains.
Yeah, you can read our trains.
Our train letters.
Yeah, links in the description.
You should listen to Wuthering Heights. Don't try to read train letters and cook at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Lowart, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to
Cereal
myself,
boxes?
half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Foreshadowing, isn't it?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately
One
grasped
time?
something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
What does she know?
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
Sorry, the way the sprite moved is so
The
funny.
sprite like moved behind her, yeah. I am not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Uh,
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey guys, can we discuss a book?
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lowart?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
There's a train in this.
All
Look out for
four
the train.
girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought... Lowart.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Hooray!
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came but for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Welcome to Lowart Lyceum.
Thanks, I guess.
If I had known that our character's name would be said this frequently, I would have suggested something else. I was like, oh, it'll be funny. It'll pop up in the. No, they're like Lowart.
No, I love it.
It's gonna
I'm
sound
obsessed
like a
with it,
name
actually.
by the end of the game. Don't worry about it.
It's already transforming for me, and I'm a little worried by how quickly it became normal.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me
Ellie.
once more.
Lowart, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Lowart, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
This is gonna be Lowart's Lyceum soon.
Yeah.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica.
Of course.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Oh, the stickers are cute.
Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh.
Who's our favorite club member?
Yeah.
Guys?
It's me, obviously. Wait, what am I missing? There's a girl missing.
Monica's the president. She's not one of the ones you're trying to romance.
I see.
Yeah, let's see.
Wait, can we make a poll?
Ooh.
We can.
Here,
Who
okay.
you go for? I want all of them.
Let's see. Let's go. Do we want Yuri? Sayori? Huh? Yuri? Or Natsuki?
The little stickers are too cute.
There we go. We have a poll now.
Okay, well.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Yuri.
Oh, shit. Yuri's
Oh.
pulling ahead. Wait.
Oh! All right. Yuri. All right, how are we gonna...
She's very literate, so I think we should pick words with
Big
more
words.
letters in them.
Tenacious. Oh, yeah, she likes
Yeah.
tenacious. Vibrant. Ooh, parfait.
Yeah, Parfait, that's French.
That's Natsuki.
Death.
Death, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's freaky.
Captive.
Yeah.
Um,
Electricity.
Yeah, electricity.
yeah. Ooh, variance.
That's good. That's a big word.
Unrequited.
Nuance.
Oh,
Oh,
Contamin-
of course, unrequited is Sayuri. That makes
incongruent.
sense. Yeah. Maybe depression.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Interesting.
Infinite.
We might get Sayuri accidentally, the foop. Don't worry. Let's do insight.
Insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, intellectual.
Intellectual.
Oh yeah, she likes
Yeah.
intellectual. Raindrops.
Look, Natsuki's little face is like she's got a little frown on now because you given her any word.
Your words. Raindrops?
Yeah. Eternity, vivacious.
That's probably gonna be Sayuri again.
Yeah.
Maybe vivid.
No, vivacious. Go with vivacious.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
After image. Ooh, that's a good one.
After image is good, yeah.
Misfortune.
Oh gosh, she's so sad.
Every time you pick a bad word, that's Sayuri's.
So
So
sparkle, milk, ambient, daydream, prayer, swimsuit,
let's
climax,
do
party.
daydream. Oh wait, no, click climax.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. Vertigo.
Universe maybe?
Vertigo.
Oh, universe might be better, yeah. Well, vertigo. All right, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Rain cloud,
Um,
lust, fear, vanilla.
Unstable.
Unstable's gonna be Sayuri again.
It's gonna be, I'm sure it's
I
gonna
don't
be.
care. Do it.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
nice.
Ignoring her.
Unrestrained. Nibble.
Yeah. I like
Eager.
unrestrained a lot.
Yeah, alright,
Yeah.
alright. Oh, that's 20. Oh, this is the last one. Alright.
Yeah, try to lock in here. Memories?
Ooh, that's... Oh, alright.
Nah.
Not a single one. A Natsuki.
Hi again, Lowart. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Lowart. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Lowart always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How
dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Lowart can become good friends too.
Sayori!
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big
knew he
deal
had it
if
in
you
him.
don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri.
Joe
a
is not
little bit
familiar
more.
with the tropes of this genre.
Yeah, Joe, you need
The
to
main
play more
character
visual
of this
novels.
game never has any game.
yeah, the MC has to be a dumbass.
Typically in a game like this too, like your Sayori character would be a guy, he'd be like your wingman to help you, but you don't got any guys in this game, so you're on your own,
no.
man.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
You can read it right now, bro.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Foreshadowing! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lowart?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's
She
so
kind of a
shy.
freak, though.
Yeah.
Freak unit, yeah.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in.
We have a
Then-
few shit.
Uh-huh.
Then, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
We love an info-dumping queen.
So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Joe is so right that he deserves nothing.
We need to destroy Lowart.
Yeah,
he needs to
yeah.
be ripped out of this game.
It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
There you go, buddy.
Oops.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually
This
kind
guy
of
is so-
distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do.
She's like, wow, he's so lame and
Wow,
stupid.
he's so stupid.
Aw.
I can't not fuck him.
Yeah, she's like, I could fix him.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Erotic book reading.
Yeah.
Yes.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Lowart, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. This is so embarrassing that you think that.
Oh, wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kinda cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. He doesn't even read enough to have a bookmark.
Yeah.
No. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Ooh.
Ooh, who should we show our poem to?
We did
I guess
kind of write it with
it's gotta be
Yuri.
Yuri, right?
Yeah,
we wrote it with Yuri in mind.
and we were
so-
just like sitting there talking to Yuri.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah. We were making such a good connection.
we're feeling
Yuri
so close
Day.
to Yuri. Yeah.
It's Yuri Day. Every day is Yuri Day for me,
Mhm.
but
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
So true. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
No, bitch, share!
Spill the tea!
You
Sorry.
like cheese, spill it.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Huh. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
We've got, she's taking a
Yeah,
bath.
yeah. Obligatory, like, line break.
Yeah.
She likes the yellow glow. She doesn't like the new LEDs.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like, okay, I'm
she's
picturing,
right.
she's in her bath, she looks out, like, the window, you know, at the top, you know, bathrooms that have, like, those windows that are, like, high up so you still have some privacy, right? She sees the yellow street light outside, and it's flickering, and she's stuck with this feeling of a loss of the past, that
Sure.
everything's
Well,
being overcome.
I really like she is also the street light. Like, they are one and the same, so.
I don't think she's literally bathing. I think she's bathing in the light outside.
Yeah,
like,
she's
yeah,
bathing in the
a
amber
bathtub.
glow. It's not necessarily that it's not literal, but I do think that it is referring to the light as opposed to actually washing.
Yeah. So yeah, this kind of feeling of melancholy at the sort of inevitability of the future.
Mm-hmm. And feeling a sort of kinship with being, you know, the only two things that are out in the dark as the future encroaches.
Yeah. And both kind of being helpless against its inevitability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No, but like Lowart is picturing her in the bath now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he interprets it literally.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, oh my gosh, it's just so cute in my brain.
Can I like interject here? I really like Yuri's character. I like the tension between like being morosexual, as Joe put it.
I want to point out what I think just happened in the scene before is that she really was impressed by his initial poem and was actually maybe a little upset that it was so good for someone who's never written anything before.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've had that before too, where it's like, oh, I could like you, especially I think visual artists can relate to this a lot, where like you see someone and you're like, oh wow, this person must have been like really honing their craft, and then you go to their profile and they're like 19, and you're like, God damn it, fuck, all right.
It was rough when all those kids had all the time in the world during the pandemic.
Yeah,
to
that's
get
how I
good at
control
shit.
myself, really, is like, I have to remember that those kids had 4 years, or like 3 years, basically, of not doing their homework to practice drawing.
Yeah, well, and also with people who do digital art, you have to remember that younger kids started off with really sophisticated digital art programs at a much younger age. Because, like, for us, we didn't get that kind of, you know, advanced Photoshop or Clip or
We didn't
Procreate
have
things.
tablets you could just draw on and see. We had the tablets where you had to have, like, the weird, like, ghost, because the tablet itself did not have, like, a screen on it. It was just a blank
Ellie?
thing.
Yes.
Really quickly, Ellie, can you switch yourself to Do Not Disturb, because everyone just heard your Discord go off.
Oh, yes. Who's messaging?
And
We
now
also saw
everyone's
Cub Scout
really upset in the
Dropout
chat.
playing a game. I don't
That
mind
was
seeing
really
the
scary. I
Cub
didn't like
Scout
that.
Dropout
That was the
is
most
doing
horrifying thing to happen, was the Cub Scout Dropout popping up in the corner.
Oh yeah, my brother's my brother's Steam.
Everybody message him on Steam. Let's go.
Yeah, let me adjust that also real quick.
Not that I care. I actually didn't hear it, but everyone else in the
Yeah.
everyone watching the stream did.
Let's see. Let me.
This is the new Ellie's microwave.
Yeah, this is the new Ellie's microwave. But yeah,
No, you know what? Hopescope will put those Discord sounds in her videos lately, and it's like, girl, that pisses me off so bad. Don't do that.
Yeah. Invisible. There we go. I think.
Hooray!
Or let's just go
I
off.
think Do Not Disturb is probably better, because I think Invisible you still get
There
the
we
ping.
go. Oh, I was adjusting on Steam also.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that-
yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
All right.
Steam, I don't actually care. I don't mind if Cub Scout Dropout
Yeah,
shows
I don't
up.
care.
Yeah,
I don't mind if
yeah.
he takes his cameo appearance. I just tease me about it.
I was like, that's my brother.
Hi, bro.
Hi, libertarian brother.
Oi.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm locking back in.
We're locking in.
Yes. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Because he's stupid, girl. He had to. He's sitting there. He's the kind of guy who reads with his finger under the thing. Like it took him a while. He had to sound some of them words out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That wasn't script.
A relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
Really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
It gets more descriptive.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Lowart.
Really? He's so dumb. I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
You took a
You
long
spent so long
time.
reading it, but you only took a glance.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. He was picturing, like, a ghost in a bathtub.
Yeah. Behind the shower curtain.
That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could have probably learned a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Lowart.
Me too.
So,
Yeah, the FOOP had a specific order that they wanted us to go in.
Sayori next.
Sayori next.
Oh, I get to do back to back. All right.
Okay.
Sayori can die anytime now, by the way.
Just give her a goddamn minute. Shit. Just gotta get all her peeping done now.
This is a good poem, Lowart. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Lowart. Deep down, you're not that selfish at all, you know?
Oh, girl.
Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Fucking the music is killing me. So, the rhyme scheme in this is crazy, girl. What is this, like an A, B, C, D, E, E, F, F? Like, what is this rhyme scheme?
Yeah.
I'm also not like a good poem analyst, so this
Well,
is a
that's
little,
okay, because there's not a lot to analyze here.
Yeah.
No. It does take a bit of a turn at the end, which I'm interested in. I like that Sayori, like all of her words being, like her favorite words being like unrequited and like depressing
And death and stuff.
Yeah. But her poem is about sunshine. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever.
But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yeah.
Actually, can I really quickly, like I'm very impressed like with the characters in this actually so far.
Yeah.
I think they all have a little bit of hidden depth that it's not like in your face, but it's obviously there. I figured that the because I know the twist, or like I know that there is a twist, I figured that the focus wouldn't be put too much on character building, but I guess in order to create a convincing ruse, you do have to put at least a little time into that, and they've done a good job.
Mm-hmm. Well, and yeah, it's kind of that feeling of, you know, it's like, oh, here's the sun, and it's telling me to get out of bed, and being like, come on, play. Everything should be happy. Everything should be happy. And I kind of just want to sleep forever.
Through it. I'm putting my face on.
And you know, you're laying there wanting to just sleep forever, but your tummy is rumbling.
Yeah,
it's time to eat breakfast. And
I should get up. Todd in the Shadows might make a video
on and
today.
asked if you want to build a snowman.
What do we think Lowart thinks this poem is about? Literal sun?
He literally thinks it's about her morning routine.
Yes.
Like, that's you.
Oh yeah, Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? He's so dumb. He's so stupid.
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I
There
didn't
is
mean to
decision,
say
too.
that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Wow. Yeah. You sure wrote this poem, all right.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
It's the most important meal of the day.
I get all cranky.
Girl, me too. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. All right.
The poop suggested Monica next.
Interesting. Okay.
Hi, Lowart. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I'm always listening.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, you want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Lowart. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Lowart. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
It's a metaphor.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Art.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's you. I'm sorry.
She's so true.
That's so fucking right, though. Like,
yeah,
you
try to keep
you
people's
under-promise and over-deliver.
expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri takes this kind of likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuance.
There's so much cattiness here.
I know.
Well, that's what I kind of like about like Monica. She'll always like she interjects in these other conversations and just kind of derails things, but in a very subtle and underhanded way. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
Well, like, also Yuri just being like, Natsuki, anyway.
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
Monika's
yes,
like,
yes.
Sayori.
That's just like female friend groups at this age, honestly.
I've never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Oh, don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll
you'll
end up.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
sorry.
sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You
You're the
sound
one
pretty
that suggested
confident for
this.
someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Hey, it's a decent poem. I
Yeah.
think that's maybe not fair, considering what I already know about Monica. But you know, this is very impressive. This is
Yeah.
good. It's both full of imagery, but it also lacks the cliches of Yuri's poem.
So
It
this
makes me think about being inside a camera obscura box.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well, actually.
Yeah. So, I feel like she paints really good, vivid imagery of that, and that sort of feeling of becoming aware that you are in
Yeah,
a box, and you think that looking through the hole, at first you think you're looking in at something, but then realizing that you are in something much smaller and being overwhelmed by the vastness of the world outside so much that it blinds you because it's so much infinitely larger than what you know.
It's interesting that she starts as the Snoop, and then it's Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
You know? She wants to know what's going on in there, and she figures that, you know, no one will know, she's just taking a peek, but it turns out that everyone was watching because there's something greater outside of her.
Yeah.
What do
yeah.
you think is the better poem, this or Living in a Box by Living in a Box?
Definitely
From their
this
album
one.
Living in a Box.
I don't give Living in a Box any credit whatsoever, so. Monica could have written Living in a Box. The guys from Living in a Box could not have written Hole in Wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do we think Lowart thinks this is about? Or is this the kind of poem where he's like, I don't get it?
He's one of those, this is where, like, you're reading the poem in class and the teacher, like, calls you out because you haven't contributed to the conversation yet. And the guy is like, I think it's about, like, I don't know, she's, like, in a house and she, like, there's a hole in it. I don't know.
yeah.
You know how like when you're looking out your peephole in your door, and then the person on the other side looks through, and you're worried that they can see you?
Yes.
It's like that.
It's that scene from Beauty and the Beast where she's got the weird, like, peephole, the weird mechanical peephole. And then Gaston, like, there's, like, the fisheye lens animation with Gaston.
Yeah.
But he's looking at his teeth or something. Like, he's...
So, what do you think? I don't think anything, ma'am.
It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
I do want to interject here very quickly. Since we started streaming Lowart, like, since you put up the stream, Ellie, while I was on YouTube, I was getting recommendations for Doki Doki Literature Club videos.
No way!
And one of them was somebody was analyzing all of the poems. Like, it was, like, analyzing the poems in Doki Doki Literature Club, and I just think that's really fun.
Yeah.
Wow, that might be good. I didn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get
I didn't click on it because I knew we'd be playing it, but,
Yeah,
you know.
we'll have to
busy,
give that a
but
watch
yeah.
later, and if it's good, we can link it.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Yeah, he doesn't get it.
No.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
He's right about that, too.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Clippy.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who we should show our poem to next.
I don't know, man.
You're gonna have to do all of the reading, Ellie.
All right. Lowart, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but... Oh, maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ah! Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Damn.
So when we watched Game Grumps play this, we got to this poem, and I don't. the people can try. That stuck in. That was part of the lexicon in our house for a while. Just fucking people can try.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eagles can fly. Yeah.
It's not, it sets your expectations, but then by the end of it, it kind of inverts them. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I don't hate this.
Yeah. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap,
I don't
horses
know,
can
it
race,
makes
owls
me
can
feel-
seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah.
It
That's all-
makes
that's
me
all you
feel
got.
the way that South of Midnight makes me feel.
It's like, I mean,
This is
okay, but
good.
this game did this in 2017, where South of Midnight did all that in 2025,
South
so...
of Midnight is also like taking itself seriously.
Yeah.
This poem is
I think-
like this
yeah.
for a reason.
I think what she's going for with this is like animals have just like this instinct that they just do without thinking. They're just able to by being that animal. Like they can climb, they can leap, they can race, they can seek, they can run, they can fly. People can like try all of these things, but they don't have that same just like innate instinct of being able to do these things.
It makes me think of like you know how when everyone asks you what kind of super, like that icebreaker question, if you could have one superpower, what would you have? And it's, you know, it's any of these one things, but if animals could wish for a superpower, they wouldn't wish for anything that humans could do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Maybe opposable thumbs.
maybe. But some animals have those
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
so
Um
we're not even special in that
Like, I
regard. I think what it is that, you know, the human condition is really nothing but a burden. Which, like, I see what she's getting at.
Right, I think that the intention here, it's a strong thought behind it, but the execution is very elementary school.
Yes. I get what you're going for. There's potential here, but this is not the way to go about it.
Yeah, I'd be very impressed if a kindergartner wrote this.
I would too. If a kindergartner could write it all, I'd be very impressed.
What
day
do you
and age.
think that Lowart thinks this is about?
He's like, well,
He's like,
this is-
kindly, a poem on my level.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he gets it.
maybe.
Maybe not like the depth of it, but like he thinks he gets it. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly.
I don't know if that's true, but all right.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the younger one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
He's like, age is just a number.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
Do we find out later that she's actually not all that much younger than everybody else and she's just underdeveloped because of reasons?
I can't remember. It's been a
The
while.
youngest
Alright, well,
18-year-old.
This game-
let's play the game and information will be revealed.
Yeah, this game did come out in
reminds me of
2017.
it reminds me of when there's like a young character in an anime dub and they go out of their way to be like, you're technically 18, so because they don't want anything to be like suspect.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that. I think there's more information about her backstory that explains why she
Why
looks
she's
smaller
like
than
this,
everybody
yeah.
else.
Yeah. I guess that's
And
everyone.
it's not cute or magical, so just settle down.
Mm-hmm. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Well, maybe to Natsuki's.
Maybe to
I don't know.
Natsuki's, yeah.
You can try.
This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks.
Oh, that's
Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
The foop, I ship it.
yeah.
Who needs Lowart? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Lowart did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
When you get unsolicited writing advice in your fanfic comments.
Which I haven't yet. And Lowart liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Fucking jaw harp.
That's not what I... You
Search
just...
music.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Lowart appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Sayori.
I said,
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lowart started showing up.
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
All right,
I
well,
don't
no,
like
fuck
fighting,
off then.
guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Lowart? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Lowart.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many people... there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Lowart?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
nudge, nudge.
Ooh. Natsuki, Yuri, help me, Sayori. Oh. We
gotta go with Yuri.
We gotta go
right?
with Yuri. We're going full
She's our number one.
Yeah. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you being so mean. You shouldn't just pick a fight because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Oh, that's Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt,
Tell her your feelings.
then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Confess your feelings, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Dispose of the man.
That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Lowart. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said. About, you know. I would never do anything so shameful. So...
What thing did Natsuki say? Covering her boobs.
Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
I want to know if her boobs actually got bigger. Like, I have to go back.
Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention.
The sprites have to be on the wiki, like, just like
I don't want to go on the wiki to, like, spoil myself further, but if someone else could check for me.
I mean, they looked pretty big when we got here. Like,
No, that's what I'm thinking. Like, how much bigger could they have possibly gotten?
okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Lowart, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about it with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'd learn something from your friends too.
Oh, the Foop said, nah, Yuri's already that big.
So your poems will turn out even better.
I do find it funny the thought of her either actually magically growing bigger boobs or just like putting on a push-up bra the next day. Yeah.
She's doing the old
She's
socks
high
in the
school.
bra.
She's just putting like tissue in the bra. It's fine.
Yeah, she put an extra pair of socks in there that day.
Yeah. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Lowart. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people.
They just don't know that you ain't shit yet.
Yeah.
You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Lowart, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Sigh. Says the words.
Yeah.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Ouch!
Being with Arthur is like being alone, but with someone.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Joe has alerted me to the fact that the overlay for our icons is a little blown out. I think it might be a little too big.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
So I
can fix
don't know if
that.
you want to adjust that really quickly.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why are your icons all blurry?" I was like, "Ask Ellie."
It's because I'm on a new computer and there we go. That should be better.
We Happy Few mentioned. Yeah, we were talking about We Happy Few the entire time because this is Lowart Lyceum, and we should
All
really
things
just
are
be
we
called.
have with you.
We should just be called the We Happy Few Lyceum.
Yeah. Wellington Lyceum.
Are we
Wellington.
continuing with trying to pursue Yuri, or should we try to pursue somebody else this time?
Let's see what happens if we do. Should we throw a bone to Natsuki?
No, she was a cunt. Fuck
All
her.
right.
Yeah, fuck her.
Should we?
Nobody
How
likes
about
her.
should we throw a bone to
Let's just
Sayori
this time? Just
okay.
just because
hopeless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I want a
Friends. Yeah. Oh yeah. She likes.
You're gonna get
Okay.
Yuri again. Let's do
Anxiety.
kiss.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh no, that's all right. We actually threw a bone to Natsuki.
Suicide.
Yes.
No. Oh.
Oh damn it.
Defeat.
incapable.
Oh.
That's too big of a word.
Yeah. Grief.
Grief. Yeah. Yeah.
Death.
Death. Yeah.
Great.
Massacre.
Ooh. Oh.
No shit.
Disown.
Valentine or disown?
Oh.
Yeah, I think we got to go with the lovey ones if we want. Sayori.
Who's lust?
Lust. I gotta know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's too elevated a concept for Sayori.
Yeah. Pain.
Pain. Yeah, for sure. Just the worst word you
Cry.
can imagine here. Cry. Yeah, for sure.
Together.
Together? Yeah, there we go.
Looking at these, I think the words are randomized and they have like characters attached to it, but it's possible you won't have any Yuri words on
it might
your
be.
page.
Let's do determination.
Or Rose?
Rose, maybe. That might be Natsuki again.
Yeah.
But you
Oh.
damn it. If we don't think we have any for
Misery.
Sayori, we should go with Natsuki. Yeah, misery for sure. Hurt for sure.
Hurt or love?
Hurt, I think.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Unrequited.
Unrequited. Tears.
Tears or
Tears. Depression is too elevated. You gotta go with
you're
a simpler
right.
word.
she likes
Tragedy. Or no, wait.
Scars.
Scars.
Yeah, scars. You're right.
Childhood friends. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. We got it. See, we know this. We've got this locked in. Okay. Well, we'll work on the overlay for next time, Joe. I'm sorry that it's not perfect.
I did shrink it.
See, Sayori's not going to be with us for very much longer, so
Yeah, we gotta get her while she's
We
here.
gotta
Yeah.
elevate her while she's still here. We'll throw a bone for the food.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here and there over the past couple days. Oh, a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Lowart.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. It would be really funny if Yuri's boobs did actually just get a little bit bigger every time you saw her.
God, that'd be
Like
so
that mod
fucking
for
funny.
what's her name's
the
hat
mod
and-
for Resident Evil.
I'm still just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which...
The way that he talks down to her like she's stupid, it's like, dude, look in the
Yeah.
mirror.
She is smarter than you.
I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Okay, cunt.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Ah!
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
This is my sister asking me to be maid of honor. I see you.
Yuri
I see
nervously
what your plan
retrieves her
is.
coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I just noticed she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Lowart to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
These girls don't need a man.
No, get him out of here.
There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution.
I'm revolutionary.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Jesus, how far does
Hold
this
on.
ghost turtle all the way down?
She's such a manipulator.
Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh!
Oh god, I just got slapped.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Yeah, people say I imagine it being comically sized. Yeah, like a massive
It's,
cookie.
yeah, it's one of those huge novelty cookies that you buy children.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
can't
It's
even
like the
finish it.
size of her head, and it hits her,
Yeah.
and it kind of goes bong, and she like
It's
falls
probably
backwards.
also shaped like a cat.
Yeah. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Bakers can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Oh, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
You got a cookie at all. Eat your damn cookie
Yeah,
and shut
right.
up.
Sayori gets out of her desk and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. I love when the little sprites move behind each
I
other.
know, it's so funny.
Jeez. I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey!
Knowing what happens later in this game, this shit is fucking asinine.
Did you seriously
This whole
just do
scenario
that?
is going on way too long. Oh my god. I'm like, all right, it's time for you to exit stage left. Get out of here, Jesus Christ.
She just did.
Stage left, even. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open.
Oh,
DJ.
sorry. Sorry,
You got
I was checking the chat. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend, after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, Lowart.
She, like, shoved everyone else out of the way.
when she hits the pose and everyone else has to go away.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No,
no.
not really. I choose to leave out
Girl.
Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone here is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
And how?
In the closet, is she? Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I was...
I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. The closet that
Yeah,
Natsuki's
the-
in?
Yeah.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I guess we're stuck with Yuri because we picked her in the beginning.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Yeah, I bet you are. To my
That's okay.
surprise,
Yuri's voice is easier to do than Sayori's.
Yeah. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. That's a two-man job. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person
Like
job,
you
isn't
were
it?
saying.
Yeah.
That's,
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Lowart in club activities?
my mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, and she didn't manage to push her out of the way with that pose!
No, she didn't hip bump her out of the frame.
Then let's go, Lowart.
Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri, I just... Oh.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Lowart? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
It's your personality.
It's your personalities.
Yes. Yeah. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Lowart, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Lowart, do you like oolong tea?
Do I like oogling?
Yeah, do I like
yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature to the kettle onto 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
Girl, that's not the degrees. You should go for 190.
That's
you
what Sweetwater says.
Yeah, like, you call yourself a tea lover and you don't even know the proper temperatures
She
for
doesn't
different
even
kinds
know.
of tea.
She's
The electric
fucking-
kettle, you don't even have to set a
No, you
temperature
don't have
on
to
it. It
set a
knows what
temperature on
temperature
an
you want it
electric
to
kettle.
be.
She's just trying to sound smart.
Yeah.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Yeah.
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Yeah, she doesn't have to actually do it perfectly because he doesn't know anything. He's a dum-dum.
Yeah.
That's part of why she likes him.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Lowart. It's very endearing.
That's, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Lowart, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Yeah?
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Yeah, Joe's saying, at this point I'd be asking her out to dinner or something, but he's dumb. Yeah, him having the perfect opportunity and being like, I love being your friend. Like,
yeah.
Sorry,
See,
I
here's the
didn't
other thing,
realize.
though. You have to remember, these kids aren't adults. They're still in high school. They don't know how this is done. I'll give them a little slack.
No worries. It's just I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
As a big titty haver, yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Is that
I
right?
had no idea.
Not big enough to give slight back pain sometimes, yeah. I've genuinely thought about, like, in the future I might get breast reduction, yeah.
How big
I'm
are
the
they?
only member of the itty bitty titty committee here.
I think so.
Am I the
like,
only representative?
They're like D, so like not massive. Like actually a lot of my I have a friend who has
Actually,
like
well-
size F, and she like genuinely has like chronic back pain because of it.
Technically, I'm
Yeah.
a D2, but also like because of the way that like my chest is actually small. Like the actual like width of my chest is small.
Yeah.
So
I have a very like wide rib cage also, so it. But yeah.
like, sizes are so funny because like you tell a guy you're a D and he's like wow, and you're like that's not actually that impressive when you only weigh like
Yeah.
like when you weigh less than a certain amount. Like
Yeah, I think a lot of these bras are like lying because like if I go to like a Target or a Walmart, I wear a B, but like Dita Von Teese thinks I have a D cup, so I'm gonna go with her estimation.
DJ, I have news for you. Your tits are larger than D's.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
right?
Well, also a lot of like general clothing stores and like things like Target or Walmart, Fred Meyer, stuff like that. They'll have more general sizing, but when you go to somewhere that's like that's like specifically like a bra store, they'll have very specific sizing that's like
Yes.
accurate, and it'll be a combination of like the straps, the band, and the cup are like three separate things that a more specialized store will
Yes.
actually measure separately, versus the way that things get measured on a lot of like lower end brands will kind of lump those things in together and sort of lump sister sizes together as well.
Well, I think
Yeah,
what it is
yeah,
too is like at a store like a Walmart or a Target, I think a lot of people who are like I think vanity sizing is definitely a thing, and I think people are a little larger when they shop at stores like that, and like because like when I buy things from like stores that deal with like vintage clothes and crap like that, I always wear a large. And when I shop at like a Walmart or a Target, I wear medium. So it's that kind of thing too.
Yeah. And it can be also a thing of like if you're a very specific size, like sizes differ across like I can wear B cups, but I wear like a 36B as opposed to like my actual size is a 34D, which they're almost comparable, but one is a little bit more uncomfortable. Go get sized if you can. Like go to an actual place that does sizing, and your bra will actually be way more comfortable.
For any boob havers who are who are needing to wear bras. Honestly, sometimes though, I just put on a binder and I don't have to deal with them.
Yeah, when I'm around the house, I just wear like a little camisole or whatever, like any support. Like,
or there's days where I'm just like, you know what, I don't feel like a woman, and my body is so freaking feminine. I love binders; they're amazing.
I had no idea, Ellie.
Yeah. I have the affliction.
Knowing that my boobs are the smallest in this chat is very funny to me. For some reason. I'm learning so much on a topic I never thought I would learn about.
Yeah.
When you come to Lowart Lyceum, you get a peek in on girl talk.
Yeah.
This is like we're all girls having a sleepover here.
Yeah. Oh, I wish my binder was
so
here.
If they're bigger than D, what size do you think they are, Ray?
Anyway, is that so? To the Lord.
Oh, the Foop saying, I wish my binder was here. Oh,
Oh, I hope it.
I'm happy for you when it does get there. It's
Yes.
it's nice.
I hope it arrives swiftly.
Yeah, yeah. Don't overwear it. Make sure to follow
Sports
the
bras work in a pinch.
follow the instructions for safely wearing it. Don't sleep with it on. Don't wear it more than 8 hours a day, because otherwise
don't do any like cardio in it.
yeah,
like,
because otherwise you can end up causing some medical problems for you. But if you wear it properly and safely, it's a great thing.
Yep. Anyway,
Lowart. what were we even talking
that
about?
is.
She fucking said. I wonder why that tis. Yeah.
It's most likely because my
Oh yeah, like she was saying about back pain. That's what got us on this topic.
my
Posture. You're hunching over your
Yeah,
desk
your
all the time.
posture, right?
Tr-
Always hunched
tripping.
over like that while reading.
yes,
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
That's good.
Fair
That's good
enough.
delivery. Good.
I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag.
You didn't learn your friend's bra sizes because apparently I don't know my own. So
I have some chocolates as well. Oh, it's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it,
Submarine
since it'll
pockets.
go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Oh. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Oh, okay, well, whatever that...
Huh?
Oh, okay, I thought I skipped one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we save?
Yeah!
It doesn't matter, I guess, but like just in case it crashes or something.
Yeah, there we go. I briefly let go of the book to
That's a
finish
good
opening
idea.
the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
yeah, I'll hold the book and you feed me chocolate.
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Oh, look at the little like dust speck motes.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
good.
oh.
That's considering the very this is what Renpy, right?
Yeah.
So it's very this program has very limited like utility as far as animation goes, but you can do that. You can have a still image that like warps a little bit.
Mhm.
It's a GIF.
Yeah.
But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. Yeah, I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. The little
Okay.
chocolate!
That is like a fucking, like,
Piece
that's like
of
a
toast.
Chex Mix square, like, of chocolate. It's so small.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Chocolate!
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Lowart.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't don't need to stop or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine.
The fucking... Everyone else is just trying to have, like,
The
a
rest of
normal
the
literature
clothes- No, the rest of everybody else are just like they're peeking over their books.
They're like,
Fucking Sayori's just like sitting on her desk, leaning her head, just staring directly at them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. How did it even come to this?
like, y'all get a load of this.
Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Yeah, you do. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it on
shit is
her mouth.
asinine.
I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
And you're telling me the Game Grumps played
Okay,
this?
everyone.
The music hard cut.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems.
Yeah.
Laura, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. Cups, you say? Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get... Oh, Rhaenyra, do not chew on that. No.
Yeah, Monica
Okay.
coming in with the anti-horny bat.
Yeah. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Ooh, okay. So I think not Yuri because we're feeling really embarrassed right now.
We can't talk to Yuri right
I
now,
think
in fact.
Sayori's a really safe option.
Yeah. She probably didn't even notice what was happening.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Lowart. I love it.
Oh yeah, we wrote it for her.
Yeah, we did.
Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Cool.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Lowart poem.
Yeah?
It sure is.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're
You're
sorry, go
so
ahead.
weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how this works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me?
Girl, I did!
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Yeah?
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah.
I guess I like happy poems.
Girl.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems
Yeah, I was like
too.
death, suicide, depression,
Yeah.
scars. Like,
Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right?
bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Yay!
Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
And you don't know me.
Well, I like happy the most,
No, girl, don't just say what he wants to hear.
but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug
So true.
and make a nice happy rainbow.
God, this
Yeah,
girl.
alright.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Oh my god.
Is it?
He's such a jerk.
For her.
It is?
For him. Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
These two both think that they're like the smart one in the friendship.
Yes. Okay, but the difference is that Sayori is actually smarter than he is.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lowart. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Ooh. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping.
The music?
I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, fleeting, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Damn.
Damn,
All right.
girl.
Do you want to talk about something? Let's talk about something.
She kind of tried to, and he was like, "No, you're like the happy girl," and it's like,
I
"Sure
I'm
am."
asking the wearer.
Uh-huh.
Read my poem. That's exactly about that.
Yeah, yeah. Just like having to be the happy person.
I love
who's-
how her first poem took up like half a page, and then this one is like 3 pages long.
Oh, that feeling of needing to being the person who's always making
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
else feel better,
I'm-
and then when you can't do that, people not liking it because you've become the person they always go to and rely on, and not having
I don't know.
anyone to go to when you're not doing well because you're the happy one.
Yeah. I don't know how people keep telling me not to overdraw the well, but I've been drawing, and all I've been having is this, deep pain inside me.
Mm-hmm.
So can't be that bad.
Yeah, running out and starting to just like go deeper and deeper and digging, and then reaching the bottom and scraping.
You know what, though? And, like, this is gonna be very uncharitable to her character. But, like, I know people in real life who have, like, nothing... They have no interests of their own. They're only, like, interested in what other people are doing. And, like, that's... If all their friends are gonna go into one thing, they're, like, gonna do that, too. And it's not because they have any interest or passion for that particular thing. It's just that, like, they have no direction on their own.
Mm.
And Sayori feels to me like this person.
Yeah.
Well, I think it comes, and that's like the source of her misery, right? Is that
Mhm.
she's
Yeah.
not her own character. It's that she's a reflection of the interests and opinions of everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's some self-awareness that that's hurting her, but she doesn't actually like even in this,
Yeah,
she
there's
just
nothing
kind
she
of
can do about it because
sees,
she's
well, I just
already
have
put
to
herself
keep
in the
doing it.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the one
I think
who's
there's
like,
also a broader reason why she can't do that, but we'll get to that.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
she's
we'll
a video
get,
game
we'll get
character,
to it.
so.
Yeah. But there's a certain degree of even if she doesn't have the same level of like self-awareness that Monica has, there is a degree of like self-awareness of her situation even if she doesn't understand the source of it.
Yeah. I think there are people who feel like that.
Yeah.
They're like, I just don't. I'm so happy and friendly, and everyone loves me, and yet I feel this pressing emptiness inside, this all-consuming void that I cannot fill.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a problem for a future time.
Yeah.
See, okay, hold on. I feel like Sally's problem, going back to We Epic You, since we're talking about Sally type shit.
Oh, yeah,
Sally has to take interest in things, but she acts like she doesn't have an interest in those things, and I think she actually does, and she's just mad about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Sayori does have her own opinions, or had them maybe at one point, but she's repressed that in favor of being liked, which is
'Cause
different
even-
from the reason that Sally needs to be liked.
Yeah.
But I think you're right in that like there's a similar issue, but the problem is in reverse. It's that there's nothing inside. Like Sayori is empty, whereas Sally actually is hiding all of the things that she's interested in.
Mm-hmm. Well, and even Sayori with thinking about, he's like, hey, think about what kind of poems you like. Maybe you should think about it. And she does think about it. And she's like, oh, I like things that are like kind of melancholy and bittersweet. And he goes, nah, no, you
Doesn't
don't.
seem like you.
And then she goes, you're
It's
right.
incredibly dismissive.
Yeah,
Like,
and
this
the
guy's
way
a
that she
dickhead.
immediately goes, no, you're right. I do like happy things the most. But like, I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe things could be sad, but you're right. No, happy is the best. It was like, oh, man. Don't ask what she likes if you're not gonna actually listen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, read the poem. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but
Let's fucking hear.
I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
Recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy.
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is that it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Oh! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. My sister. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Whew!
Who should I show my poem to next?
Let's work our way up to Yuri. We're still feeling a little nervous.
Let's do Natsuki and then Monica.
Yeah. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice seeing that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's
Okay,
trying
fine.
too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at all. Honestly, don't
Wow.
bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind
Yuri
reader.
wouldn't read my poem like this.
Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. She won't
Wow,
even
sure.
show us her poem!
Yeah. We didn't even get to read it. That's funny.
Hi again, Lowart. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica.
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Ooh, the little pose.
Yeah.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Ooh, the sabotaging Monica. Oh, wait.
Love her.
Really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, that's Lowart.
Well, there's
Oh,
not
sorry.
really anything wrong with that.
I bet Lowart has some fictional
Yeah. Does he
girlfriends.
seem like the kind of guy who has a body pillow at home of an anime girl?
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Wow.
Load me.
Yeah. Load.
Load?
Interesting. Interesting. I like the little cross she does on her Qs.
Mm-hmm.
Her lowercase q has a little crossbar on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The red, green, blue.
RGB.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when you feed like an image waveform into Audacity, or like you feed a sound wave into Audacity and it's supposed to make a picture. Like
When you play a
Yeah.
chalkboard on a turntable.
yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
It's those incompatible like file types, and like when you open up a program in Notepad and you just look at the code in there.
Yeah. Chalkboard on a turntable, vinyl on a pizza crust.
It's you know.
And the
I'm sure
endless
this means
poem
nothing.
of meaningless actually it goes on for a while.
Yeah. I like that the title is Save Me, and then
And it
the
ends
last
in
line
Load
is
Me.
Load Me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And at the
don't
beginning
think
it's
these
save
girls
me,
are
and you think
okay.
of it with like save me at first you think of it like save from a situation,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then when it ends with load me it changes the context.
And Lower, it's not going to pick up on any
No,
of that, so
no.
can't wait.
Well, because Lowart also he's the player, but he's also a video game character. Like we're kind of letting the cat out of the bag a little here.
We're
but,
interfacing a little bit, yeah, but do you think anybody playing this for the first time picked up on any of this shit?
No, that's the trick. You don't realize that that's what kind of game it is until you get to beyond a certain point, and you're like, oh, I see, and then you play it again, and it's like We Happy Few. It benefits from multiple playthroughs.
It's even
Well,
more-
and
Probably why the
I'm
Foo
just-
Fast, if
yeah.
we were interested in playing this again, like on a different track, maybe.
Maybe
maybe in the
I might
future,
just,
like after a
play
long
through.
break, I think.
Yeah,
It might
I
be
think
a
it depends
one
on
to
how long
revisit.
this takes to get
Yes.
I mean, we're already almost at our time limit, and we haven't even gotten to the scary shit yet. So.
through. Yeah.
It's even more abstract than the last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. It's a magic trick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Yeah, he's, this is a bit too, high art for low art.
Yeah. His name is Lowart for a reason.
Yeah. Sometimes
Asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Monica's writing tip of the day.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your
Oh,
game.
shit, let's do that. While we're thinking of it.
Should we make multiple saves? I guess we can just save over this one, but
Yeah.
we might have to make multiple saves in the future.
I don't think we gotta worry about
Nah.
that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Girl, you're the one.
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Monica.
You know what this kind of the Monica's tip of the day reminds me of a little is if you've ever played Barclay Gaiden, anytime you have to save, there's like I think it's a gas pump, but it always has this long meandering monologue about anime that you have to scroll through before you're allowed to save.
We should play Barclay Gaiden.
We should play
If not for
Barclay
the
Gaiden.
stream, then at least you and me.
Let's
See what
Oh, sorry.
let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Lowart. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why.
Yuri doesn't have close friends.
No.
Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. I do. If it's with you.
The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Lowart, you're a raccoon.
Yep.
I know I'm noticing a theme in her poems where she's writing about something else, but she then by the end of it becomes the thing that she's writing about.
Yes.
Or, kills a raccoon.
So, I
No,
do.
she became the bread.
Hey Yuri, you're kind of a freak though.
Yeah. So are we the
What is this
raccoon?
fucking video game?
What is this fucking video game? And it hasn't even gotten to the point where it's
No, it
like, what
hasn't.
is this fucking
Yeah.
video game?
Do you think okay, so definitely there were guys that played this, right? And they were just like playing it for the titillating nature of it, and they were not even reading these fucking poems.
I think that period of time was very, very, very short because the
Oh, I'm
reason why
certain.
this
Yeah,
popped
yeah, yeah.
off over every other game like that is because of what this game is.
No, for sure. Like, there's a reason that it popped off. But, like, there was definitely, like, the first two guys to play it were like, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
reading any
yeah.
of that shit.
Well, it's fine because
yeah.
you are that guy in this game, so
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
right.
don't have to.
Like,
I
I
was
think
a little more daring with this one.
Oh, go ahead. You
Oh,
first.
I think he thinks this is about a raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he thinks this is about her literally feeding a raccoon off her back.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
So he understands it's a metaphor, but he cannot figure out what it's metaphoring about.
She's like, I'm fucking hungry. I'm so fucking hungry.
He's that Friends where Monica's dating the guy at the diner who writes poetry, and he writes the poem about her being an empty glass vase. And Monica doesn't understand the poem, but Phoebe does, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, Friends Monica, not this Monica.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Yeah.
The empty vase. That's Monica. Oh no.
Using the poem.
using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah?
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Do you
She
like-
definitely writes yaoi. Like,
Yeah.
she's definitely like, yeah.
I that's not what she's getting at. I don't think.
Oh, I see.
Does she like killing and skinning raccoons?
Oh, it's-
no. If I'm remembering
He's
it
the chick
right,
From... Sorry.
do we want to? Do we
Things-
want to know what
things
this
will
is?
be-
well,
it'll be
I don't want to be
revealed.
spoiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
We'll play the
it's
game
been
and more will be.
It's been
will
like
be
way too long
revealed.
since I played this.
So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Lowart?
Oh, the Foop said not
No.
Yuri. She's not writing
Not
Yuri.
Yuri?
Well, I'm like that's her everyday. That's her just her day to
Yeah,
day
that's
life.
her every day, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I do.
It's like, I love jacking off to anime girls.
That's why I'm in this class today.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, staring at me blankly. There really
Eating
aren't
me
many
chocolate.
people there really aren't many people like you, Lowart.
That's
I think there's
exaggerating
a lot of
little
people
bit.
like this guy. You could go outside and throw a
Unfortunately, yeah,
rock
you
and
could-
hit like 4 of them. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
you can't swing a sack without hitting a low art.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Well, I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort
Oh
of.
shit, there's a festival episode.
Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I can never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best.
We're still gonna do that.
We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do, Lowart. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Oh, get it over with.
All right.
Oh, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
So good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
She already called dibs!
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called...
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This poem must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards. Everyone clapped. We give Yuri the
Everybody clapped,
recognition
even the
she
nuns.
deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
DJ.
Oh, Yuri, that was really good. I'm sorry, I got distracted because I was looking at the chat and Joe was like, I hate poetry slams, and it reminded me of this story that so when I was in high school, I took creative writing class with Mr. Zewatneho, and he told this story about he would go to poetry slams and shit. And he told this one story about the time he went to this poetry slam, and there was another guy there who had a poem that was just an absolute fucking banger. Everybody loved it. It was amazing. There was applause. And then after this woman came on, and she had a poem also that was about her abortion.
Oh god.
And like it was I'm sure it was very moving, and you know, it was what it sounded like. Probably very good, but at the same time, you know, fine. And her poem ended up winning the poetry slam, and he goes back to talk to the guy with the other poem, and the other guy is just like, What an absolute crock of shit. Like, fucking coming in here with your abortion.
So we had a poetry slam unit in high school, and a guy made a documentary about poetry slams, and it was all very moving. It was literally about local poetry slams in the city of Chicago. So it's all like very it pertains to living in, like, you know, living in Chicago, right? Like these are very moving personal poems. And the director of this documentary actually came to our high school, and like he did a speech, and he's like, and so I was wondering if you guys had any poems you wanted to share. After his speech, he gets up there, he's like, if you guys had any poems you wanted to share, I'd love to hear them. And one kid gets and a kid, like, his hand shoots up, and the guy's like, yeah, absolutely, come on up here. And this kid wrote a poem about apples. And it was actually really, I want to say it was really good. Like, it was just like a very asinine poem, but the actual, like, performance of it was really good, and the structure was great, and it rhymed, and it was funny and, like, very charming, but it was absolutely not what this director was hoping for when he asked for examples of slam poetry, because it was just this really stupid poem about apples, but everyone was going crazy because, like, nobody had a poem prepared, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and this kid had an original poem,
and he was like
performed.
fully like hand shot up. Like,
it was so funny, but it was just the director was hoping for some, you know, authentic artistic experience, and this kid was like, I have a poem about apples.
that is an authentic artistic experience.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. Like,
yeah.
I went, like, because I think the kid was kind of underwhelmed by the response that he got from the actual director, and I went up to him later. I was like, that your poem fucking smashed, man. Like,
Yeah.
don't let the bastards grind you down.
It makes me think of it's exactly like this story. I cannot tell you what the guy's poem was about. I can barely remember anything about the woman's poem except that it was about an abortion. The poem that I remember from that class was an example that he had shown us of smash poetry. It was this poem called A Deal with Death at Snack Time or Lunchtime or Dinner Time or something. The premise of it being that death has shown up to claim this guy, but he wants to he tricks death into having like an eat-off of eating everything in their house, and whoever wins if he wins, he gets to keep his soul. I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the kind of shit you bust out at the poetry slam.
Yeah.
All
no,
right.
it was great. I love that we both had poetry slam stories,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Topical.
Anyway.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems.
It's literally not about you, bro.
Yeah.
Except in Sayori's case it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Lowart liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely. Sayori? Sayori.
Yeah.
The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Lowart. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Lowart lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Damn.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think this game inspired people to like write poems?
I
Do you
hope
think
so.
people came away from this and were like,
maybe.
I could write poetry?
I mean, these girls can. Why? Sure.
Right.
They are standing in height order.
That's so satisfying.
Little staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Or Wi-Fi bars.
Yeah.
I have good
That just leaves
connectivity.
you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Jump.
Natsuki takes
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
breath.
say, it's gonna be a 90s banger, like, you're
Once
already
she
right on your way.
starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. I mean, that's kind of all her poems have. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Oh, well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have too much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. You know, I know the festival is coming up, but try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. And if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Lowart. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh shit, Joe, get in
Maybe
here.
you
There's a
should
choice to
save
make.
before you.
Let's follow
maybe.
that tip. Should we make a poll?
Yes.
Yeah, let's make a poll.
Say yes!
With Yuri or walk home with Sayori.
Who do we walk home with in the probably very important hypothetical question?
Yeah. It's a very important question.
I love
Again,
watching
Yuri
the
fucking
real-time
dominating.
fucking.
Okay, Yuri wins.
Joe's down bad for Yuri. It's so funny.
Oh, the Fupai always get outvoted. Oh.
Oh.
Poor Sayori.
Oh.
Poor the Foo. That's okay. You have her all to yourself.
Yeah. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound?
Oh, it's the Doki Doki in the literature
I
club.
mean-
Yes.
Given how hard it is for her to socialize, it would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
that has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? That's actually
Yeah,
a
who
good
does?
stopping point.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
oh,
perfect.
Okay.
We're past time.
Yeah, we are past time. We're 15 minutes over.
All right.
Yeah. Save. Yeah. We'll save there. And
We're
then if we have to
saved?
come back to the other choice.
Why is save game blocked out? Like, can it?
Because we did. We
We're
just
already
saved.
on the
Oh,
save.
okay,
Yeah,
alright,
we just
alright,
saved it.
All right.
It
Man,
was fun.
I was really hoping we would leave off on the note that I wanted to leave off on.
Me
All
too,
right.
but we went on too many tangents about poetry slams and boobs.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think we would have made it anyway, because that's each day is like 45 minutes for us.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but like the next day is gonna start in a way.
Well, that's fine. That'll just,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we're
It'll be
leaving
a
them on the
good.
hook.
It'll be a good start for our next episode. I was just excited about doing it today, but you know,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been very fun. I hope everyone's been enjoying. Has anyone noticed that Sayori's bow is really blurry and pixelated in every single piece of art she has? It's
Yeah.
really bothering me. It's like she added it herself.
Also, sorry
She's
if there
like,
was
"I need
a brief moment of the music overlapping. OBS was being a little funky, but on the end screen. But we should be
Oh,
good
yeah,
now.
it just occurred to me we're on the end screen.
Mhm.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to my amateur voice acting. I hope it was fun.
It was so good. You really nailed the like the archetypes for the voices for both of them.
Yeah.
Joe was asking me, he was like, have you done voice acting before? And I was like, no, I just watched a lot of anime when I was
Yeah, I hope I got the tsundere right for
No, you're doing
Natsuki.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love DJ's Monica. It's actually my favorite
It's so
part.
good. I love
I
like Southern
anticipate it being
Monica.
better once we get further in and there's more, because like I feel like there's not a lot of variation in what she says at this point because she's just leading the thing, but she'll get more.
She'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
better, yeah. No.
There was a reason I wanted Monica.
Yeah.
Your voice is different enough from Ellie and mine's that it stands out and it makes her stand out even more, which I think is thematic to the the game.
It's really good.
The fact
yeah.
that she also has a Western name.
Yes, I do want to mention, Ellie, that Joe messaged me and was like, I did not realize that it was you doing the voices. I thought Ellie was doing all of the voices, and I was really mad because I was like, it's another thing she's too good at, but then I realized that you were doing some of them. So that's how similar your voice and mine are.
Yeah. So I'll do the Yuri voice.
Yeah.
I like your Yuri voice.
Yeah, your voice
thank
is
you.
really good. Man,
I wasn't expecting it to be so easy, but I fell into it. I'm a little concerned again about how easily it came to me.
Yeah. I'm just looking at our end screen. I'm appreciating this art. I made it, but I like
Yeah,
looking
you did
at
such
it.
a good
Yeah.
job.
I love my oh ho 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 face.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I liked it. The pattern on DJ's dress is really good.
Yeah. Man.
Very fun. I'm glad that everyone showed up for Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Are we doing a Thursday or Friday next week?
That's a great question, actually. I think Thursday is probably the safest bet.
All right. Thursday's good for me too. So
Yeah,
that is perfect.
All right.
So same time next week. Things are going to be picking up. When we get to the festival.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna be picking way up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've been laying the groundwork. We've been doing lots of foreshadowing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of asinine anime bullshit happening, so I'm excited to get to the plot. I remembered why there's a reason I haven't engaged with anime for the last, 10 years of my life.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that whole fucking scene about the cookie, I was just like, like when a scene in We Happy Few is going on a little too long and you're like, alright, come on, land the plane.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Same time next week. If you're watching the VOD, feel free to leave any comments on your thoughts on this game.
See you next
All right,
week,
let's do
scholars.
this.
Bye-bye.